All right, good afternoon. Thank you for joining me today. Um, Sorry for being a minute or two late. My streaming software decided to do 86 updates just before class time. So here we are. But anyway, we will get started. Um, no news is good news, as they say, I guess. Nothing's changed, so we're still doing this. I miss everybody. I want to get the class back open. You awake? Scared? Show me. Read. You awake? Scared? Okay, under. Eat. All right. I'm a little sore today from working in the garden, so y'all get a break on the jumping jacks today. But I got some other things in mind, so. As far as what we are going to do today, I'm going to continue to build on the footwork that we started last Friday, and we'll see where we get from there. I also promised today we will start with Taikioko Sandan, just to make sure those that need it have it, and can be practicing that also. White belts, if you've got Taikioko Shodan down, feel free to start on this. Everybody else should know this. It is as much a refresher as anything, I hope, or should be. All right. So, as I said, we're not going to do jumping jacks today, but we do need to stretch out a little bit and a few things. All right. Well, hands on your knees. Rotate slowly around, just loosening up. Other direction. Alright. One leg up. Rotate your ankle around one direction. Other direction. And try to keep your knee up, at least hip level. Other foot. Other direction. Alright. Let's stretch back. Oh, stretch forward. Just let yourself hang at the waist. Relax all the muscles. Not trying to stretch really anything other than the lower back. Up, stretch back again. Oh. All right, over to one side. And to the other. Back to the first side. And back to the second. Alright, let yourself hang over forward again. Just let your body weight pull you forward. And up. Alright. Feet about shoulder width apart again. This time we're actually going to try to stretch the hamstrings and the calves and the back of the legs. So go ahead and bend down, try to touch your toes. up slowly. Always come up slowly, that way you don't cause a drastic loss of blood pressure to your head and pass out. It does happen, especially when you get my age. And down. Can go a little lower. And up. Alright. Spread your legs not as wide as you can go, just nice and comfortable. Not relaxed. We're not sleeping here. Once again, we're just warming up. Alright, just hold it here for a minute. Let gravity work on the insides here. Alright, so you can go down a little lower. Alright, bend at the waist, just let your upper body hang. You can touch the ground if you want to, but don't support your weight with your arms. Walk yourself forward, leaving your feet in place. And walk it back as far as you can without falling. And back to the center. And see if you can go down just a little further. Alright, walk forward again, leaving your feet in place. And back to the center. And all the way down. Oh, have to forgive Sensei today. Spent the last 2 days making a garden. Oh. Alright. Legs out in front of you, straight. Keep your knees straight. Don't have to knock them out, but if you can, and you can do this, even better. If not, just keep them here. Once again, working on the back of the legs and the lower back, stretching. Alright, don't bounce. Just nice and easy. Maintain constant pressure. Relax. Breathe. And up. Alright, don't let your toes do this when you're stretching, or this. Try to keep them like you would if you were throwing a front kick. And down. Take a deep breath. Let it out and go just a little further. And relax. Alright, pull your legs in. Butterfly stretch. Get them in as close as you can. Hands on your ankles. Elbows out here on your knees. And push down with your elbows. Using your ankles as a leverage point, or a fulcrum point. And relax. Pull them in nice and close again. And down. Breathe. And relax. One leg straight out, the other pulled in a hurdle stretch. Alright. Down over your leg. Try to keep the leg out in front of you straight. And relax. legs. And down. And relax. And down. And relax. All right. Both legs out in front, or excuse me, both legs spread as wide as you can get them, keeping your feet aligned up and down. All right. Now, if you can, reach out and grab both feet. Pull yourself forward, trying to bend at the waist, keeping your back as straight as possible, pulling yourself forward. If you can't reach your toes, grab your shins, pull yourself forward, and relax. If you're watching Chanel, no licking the floor when you're doing this. All right, you can lick the floor later, I guess, but not when you're doing this. All right. Spread your legs a little wider, and down again. All right, without coming up, go both hands to one leg. Pull yourself forward. Again, without raising your body, go both hands to the other leg. And back to the center. And relax. On your feet, please. All right, if you need to fix your obi and gi or sweatpants or shorts as you need to. All right, as I promised, we're going to start with Taikyoko Sandan, Taikyoko 3. Taikyoko meaning first cause. Yoi. Actually, I will start facing away from the camera so you can move the same way I do. Yoi. Okay. Eat. Yoi. Your first move will be to look to your left. You will then compress, bending right knee, stepping left leg into a back stance. Middle block. Make sure you have your elbow in as tight as possible. Step through, front stance punch. And then you will turn the opposite direction, moving front foot or right foot, right hand into a back stance or kokutodachi with a Shuran Uchiyuki or middle block. Again, you will step forward, front stance punch. From here, for the next few moves, it is just like Taikyoko Shodan. You will pull back front foot or left foot, left hand, pivoting 90 degrees, step into front stance, down block. Remember, back leg should be slightly bent in down block. Body should be 45 degrees. Step punch. Step punch. Step punch kiai. Yeah. All right, let's do this much one more time. Boy, like where you started. Moving left arm, left leg. Important point in this before I move on. When I step out to do my block, I'm not stepping out. I do not want my head to move much other than up and down. I drop this leg straight down here as I step this leg into the appropriate length for back stance. Wei, Taikyoku, Sandan. We've already bowed, so we will not do it every time. Moving left arm, left leg, back stance, middle block. Each. Step, front stance, punch. Turning 180 degrees, moving right hand, right leg. Back stance, middle block. Step through, front stance, punch. Remember, in punch, body is square, front leg is bent. 70% of your weight is on your front leg in front stance. About 70% of your weight is on your back leg in back stance. From here, pulling front hand, front leg, or left hand, left leg back. Front stance down block. Step punch. Step punch. Step punch kiai. Yeah. Moving left hand, left leg, 270 degrees, turning backwards or towards your back. Back stance, middle block. Step, front stance punch. Turning 180 degrees using your front hand, front leg, right leg. Back stance, middle block. Step through, front stance punch. Front stance down block. Step punch. Step punch. Step punch kiai. Yeah. Moving back hand, back leg, 270 degrees, spinning around this way. Back stance, middle block. Step through, front stance punch. Turning, using front hand, front leg, back stance, middle block. Step through, front stance punch. And yoi. Okay, repeat. Yoi. That is Taikyoko Sandan. Hopefully I can get it a little better on tape when my shoulder is not hurting quite so much, or my knees. But that is a project for another day. That gives you the basic moves as poorly as they were done. All right. Now, as I said, we are going to continue with our drills on the basic footwork. Let me get my tape. Can be anything. Tape, chalk, spot on the floor, coffee stain, well, hold on, juice stain, just as a refresher, front leg comes back. That same leg goes over, other leg comes to it, step back out into a good stance. Back, over, over, out. Back, over, out. Nice and simple, basic footwork. Alright, last class, we worked on Kazamizuki and Oizuki. Then we worked with the footwork using those two techniques. Kazamizuki, parry, step around, Oizuki. Alright. Sometimes I may not want to go back in. I may rather stay back out. White belts. You do not have to have this kick for your test. But it will not hurt you to start working on it. Everybody else, you should already be familiar with the kick, Meiwashigeri, or roundhouse. If you have it convenient, grab a chair that is about as high as your waist. If not a chair, a box, a garbage can. Something that is not going to hurt if you kick it. Now, if you grab a metal chair like this, and then you mess up and you go boom hard with your shin instead of just pushing it, it's going to hurt a little bit. That's metal, your shin is not. But you will develop a good roundhouse fairly quickly. The whole idea though is we want to pick our leg up here instead of here. I don't want to go around the chair here and then flip up. That is what we call a sport kick. It has its applications, not what we're doing right now. Alright? So I want to go over the chair. I don't want it right here where I have to go here and then turn all the way around. No. Put it even with about the heel of your front foot, but in the path of your kick. Alright, so fighting stance, not kata stance, not warm-up stance, fighting stance. Right here. Now, I'm going to go straight toward the way I am facing right now. I am facing an opponent here, so I will kick here, not here, not here, right where my opponent would be. Here. Here. All right? Yes, this is a technically correct kick. Would I necessarily do it this way entirely on the street? Maybe, maybe not. This does get over the typical knee block that some of you have felt. All right, start out with your right leg. We're going to do 10 on each side, and then I'm going to show you how it plays into the footwork. All right. Each, not have to be right here with your chair or your obstacle. You need some room. Excuse me. All right, hands up. And notice, when I'm doing this, I'm not here. This throws my balance off. The handles on the air don't work. All right. The power from this kick comes from the rotational momentum, not from a hip vibration or counter rotation. Like, yeah, someone do this. No. No. As soon as I do this, it tells everybody, hey, he's going to kick. I don't want to tell everybody I'm going to kick. I want everybody to realize, oh, he just kicked me in the head. Oh, he just kicked me in the rib. Don't tell them it's coming. Show them. Each. Knee. I knew I was going to regret this today. Son. She. Go. Roku. See. Hutch. 2. 2. And back. All right. That is the basic kick. Now, as I said, I would show you how it plays into the basic footwork that we use. Here. 1, 2. Instead of here and stepping forward, I'm just going to do the kick. 1, 2, 3. And with Bob. All right. I just noticed the camera is pointing down a little bit. All right. That's a little better. All right. See, I do still have a head. All right. So, I'm here with Bob. Bob is about the same height as me now. I'm ready to fight Bob. This is where I would start if Bob is coming in with a strike. Bob can't move. This is where Bob would be if he was trying to punch me in the nose or the ribs. Hey, Bob looks just like me. Even has the same haircut. All right. So, I'm here. Bob comes in. Nothing wrong with a jab. I step over and roundhouse. Again, Bob comes in. I stop him. Hey, notice I cheat. Learning the technique. 1, 2. Kick. Applying the technique. I cut the corners just a little bit, usually. Yeah. Because I have to move quick. I don't have time to go. Oh, 1, 2, 3. That's training. comes in. 1. Hey. All right. So, we'll leave Bob there. Running out of time for tonight. The drill for tonight, we're going to do it 10 times each side. You will step back, step over. What was the back leg? You will do a roundhouse. And then you will do the same thing the other side. Remember, your target is here in the center. Not, oh, I'm here, I'm going to kick here. Your target was right here. Think about what would be happening. I'm here, punch comes in. I stop, roundhouse. Itch. Now I do it again. Punch comes in. Knee. Son. She. Go. Rope. Siege. Hatch. 2. 2. Itch. Knee. Son. She. Go. Rope. Siege. Hatch. 2. 2. And away. All right. That should give everybody enough to work on. Tyler. Don't worry about whether you can get it right the first time or the second time. Try. The only time you ever truly fail is when you quit. Till then, you've only learned another way not to do it. One day, you'll learn the one way to do it. Till then, keep trying. That goes for everybody. Just keep trying. I have not got it all figured out by any stretch of the imagination. I'm still getting better on some things. Some things I'm not so sure about. But I keep trying. And I'm going to keep trying until they put me in my grave. So, don't ever give up. You're not going to get it perfect the first time, second time. If you're lucky, you may get it right the 10,000th time. I'm still trying. I'll let you know when I get there. Joy? Skate. Show it. Read. Joy. Skate. Let's go ahead and read. Have a wonderful night. I will see everybody Friday at 6:30.